So imagine waking up and losing 20% of your valuation. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBut Solutions, and Pinterest shortly after earnings dropped nearly 20%, and this is why we're talking about it. So if you guys are excited and want to see more videos like this, make sure you drop a thumbs up and consider subscribing. So yet again, another very popular tech stock beats expectations when it comes down to earnings, but it still tumbles. And one of the main reasons that Pinterest did fall is Pinterest, like many other social media platforms, were doing exceptionally well during COVID conditions. But as the world goes back to normal, obviously the overall use and user growth has seen a downfall, and the set expectation of can Pinterest continue this growth is a question that a lot of investors are asking. So now asking the question, is it time to invest in Pinterest? I want to share with you guys my plan. So one of the first things that I love talking about is just because something is cheap and it has recently sold off does not mean that it has to recover anytime soon. Pinterest can continue to sell off, so please make sure you take that into consideration before you decide to aggressively buy the dip on Pinterest. But with that being said, I want to talk about ticker symbol PINS. One of the things that you guys can analyze is just based off of yesterday's trading price. It was trading at an average purchase price of $70 a share. Today, it hit lows of $56 a share with an average price of around $60 a share. It's really consolidating between $58 to $60, which is great to see as it's no longer proactively making new lows. But will this hold, right? So how is it that I would want to trade Pinterest, and when would it make sense to add more to my position size? And as you guys can see on my right hand side, this is my current position on Pinterest, and now asking the question, when would it make sense to buy more of Pinterest when the direction is in my favor? As of right now, Pinterest previous highs are right around $76 a share. So from $58 on average, from 56 to 60 to $76, this offers a 30% potential. If you look at the 180-day chart, and please make sure that you do your own analysis, you can see that Pinterest has previously traded at a price of nearly $90 a share, right around $88 to about $89. So if Pinterest were to make a full recovery from $58 down to $90, that would offer nearly a 50% recovery. And one of the things that I want to share with you is a lot of people during our live trading session today with the Learn Plan Profit group asked me, Amazon sold off today and so did Pinterest due to earnings. Amazon sold off 7%, Pinterest sold off a little bit over 18%. So why did I decide to go for Pinterest? And I do agree with you that Amazon does make more sense on the conservative approach, that it's a 7% to 8% potential that it offers for a recovery, and based off of previous patterns, it would be the safest trade to take advantage of. But when it comes down to opportunity cost versus my upside and downside, I view the 30 to 50%, again, just due to the way that I specifically trade, to be a little bit more attractive. At the end of the day, there's so many different ways on how to approach the stock market, so never think that there's only one specific way on how it is that you should take it on. So let me know in the comments section, would you be someone that would make more sense of that Amazon purchase when it's down 7%? Or are you someone that views more potential when it comes down to taking advantage of the opportunity that Pinterest currently offers at around 30 to 50% recovery if it were to recover to all-time highs? I really do appreciate you guys' time. I hope that I earned your thumbs up. Let me know in the comments section if you guys are enjoying these dip buy videos. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.